Hi everybody, welcome back to Mage Renaissance, episode 55 with me, Sid. And I've just come back to the overworld to gather some building materials, and there appears to have been a dreadful accident in the tree farm. The fella that was carefully putting all of the trees in place. Well, go on, you have some work to do. We're also seeing Chuck's, well, Chuck and, I'm trying to think, was it Larry? Appears to have kicked the bucket. He's snuffed it. He is no more. What killed him, I do not know, but I assume it was a tree growing. And he was probably stood in that spot. Now, that does give us some opportunities. I am going to take these out of the way and put this lot away. Well, it hasn't been the most efficient tree farm in the world, it has to be said. So there was a comment, and I forget who made it now, because it was a while ago, but they're suggesting using the tree beacon from Astral Sorcery, and one of those guys might actually prove to be interesting, and I am inclined to agree. Anyway, but that's not what I came back because I wanted to get some building materials. So I want to be able to build in the good old hoofer-doofer. Let me just put this in here, and we'll take this over to the Thorncraft area before we get started. I want to be able to build over in the Betweenlands, and I want to use some of the native materials, but I also want to use some of the why is there cracked stone in there? Some of the stuff we have, you know, from the overworld is we've got too many blocks to just ignore, you know, what we're doing over there with silver wood, and you know, I might actually go and get some more of that. The various bits and pieces that we have as options. So that's a thought. Now I want to have a look at do we have anything like a chain? We do. Right, I'll be taking some of that with me as well. Well, there's a reason. I'm not just randomly taking a piece of chain to the Betweenlands, but right now we need to head to there. Boing. And we can get you. What's in there? Nothing. Okay, we can take that one. That's probably a better box for the job anyway. We'll put all of this away in here. That is the important bit. Can't believe he kicked it. He snuffed it. He's dead. This guy was clumsy, and that guy is not clumsy, so I can't remember what we did with him. Let me just have a look at him a second. So why is he clumsy? Oh, you've got... Alright, okay. Doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm getting these... Oop. Oh, that's adorable. Okay, let's behave. Come here. Get back in there where you belong. Yeah. So we'll take you, because you are a good candidate as a box for things, and I also have a spell to try out. That's another thing I want to do. So let's travel back to my home. I'll sleep the night off quickly, and we'll get a one set up with that spell on it, find out what it is, and then, you know, I don't use these ones half enough, to be honest, and I think it's because I can punch everything to death, which might, in hindsight, not be the best solution for a magic pack, but there you go. So have I got a decent wand? I have. It's a Master Ice Wand, and we shall stick you in there. It's only got one thing in it, and we shall pop you in and apply, and now we don't know what that is, which is good, but we'll go outside and test it. Boink. There. Right, let's go and see if we can't find something. Right, so it's not just something we can zap with. It definitely needs a target. So now all we need to do is find something to target. Hello, sir. Oh, wow. What's that? Ring of Fire. That's quite a cool one, actually. Wonder how long it lasts for. We'll find out. Where's my book? Of course, that is creates a ring, damaging all, setting them on fire. Mana cost 30. Advanced doesn't actually say. I'm sure they'll go out eventually. Yeah, alright. Oh yes, he's gone. That's fine. That's interesting. That's a nice spell to find. So let me pull some bits and pieces together, and then we shall head back to the between, and I'll put these away as well, and we will see what mischief we can get up to in there. Back in a mo. Alright, we are armed and dangerous. I'd love to know what this thing is about. Because I really don't. I mean, it's obviously something that's happened since we returned from the Between Land. But beyond that, what's clearly the sheep all feel the same way. I have no idea what that actually signifies. Does not matter. We are heading back into darkness. Oh. Anyway, yeah, so I thought we would get some oh my god, I actually felt like I was taking off then, like some kind of, I don't know, flightless bird, I suppose, would be the most appropriate comparison I can think of. So we've got our diamond crate. Whee! Bang. We've got a few bits and pieces down here, but I brought the diamond crate because in there, for starters, we have this. So what we are going to do is we are going to take you out of there, and we're going to pop you there, and we're going to take you out of there, and we are going to pop you there, I suppose. And then we need to jump into here and grab our linking tool, and we are going to go from there to there. That should give me a quick means up and down. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah, probably shouldn't play with that too much, we'll probably go blind. So what I was thinking is I want to mix some of the modern or local resources, which if I can find myself in here, we've got Between Land stone, we've got lots of Between Land, we've got some smooth Between Land brick stuff going on here, which I think we can turn into that, and that can be turned into mossy. It can be turned into cracked, and we can use that some other way. How else can we use you then? Smooth Between Land stone can become ashen stone. Not bothered. Rune carved stone for Magic Arsenal. I do want to do something with that mod. I just haven't got a clue what to do with it yet. So I'm not going to sit there and rush into it and work trying to get stuck. So that we can do pillar, we can do Between Land stone. Between Land stone can become that. How do you get the brick then? I could have sworn there was a Between Lands bricks. Now let's just try something. Now, somewhere. Not in there, of course. I know where it is. It's not there either. It is on there. Can't use that. Can't do that. Okay. So how do you get this? That's just with Between Land stone. Okay. Right, not a problem. Not a problem. So we've got this going on. We've got plenty of other stuff. We do need to get some more of that going on. Let's take some of this for starters and some of that, and we'll convert that over. But it's not a elevator, it's a thing. We do need to get a bed going at some point, but in the first instance, let's come from here and go 1, 2. So this is going to be 3, 4 on that corner. I'm going to do these on the corners, and we're going to have little patios almost. Balconies maybe would be a better word. And we'll get a basic hut going on this one, I think. Ooh, not square. Will be in a moment. That's not a problem. And then maybe we'll oh god. Right, okay, yeah. You all spotted that, didn't you? And I didn't. So the idea is that I want this to be as unspawnable as possible. So, you know, when we do get that Blood Moon event, and it's not a case of if, it is going to be a case of when. I've only ever seen it once in SevTech, but I'll be honest, I didn't hang around looking for more of them. So, yeah, that was definitely a thing. But we will have all of this going on up here. Wooden walls, doors, yada yada, all the trimmings, and the floor will be ripped out and be something prettier than this. So let me work out what I'm going to do next, and I shall be back in a mo. I've just been out to do a little bit of shopping for some crag rock. I have expanded this out a little bit this way. And we are already starting to get lag. So, crag rock will become crag rock bricks, or you can cook it up and you can make crag rock tiles with it. So we're going to cook up a stack of this. We haven't got a purifier, so we can't really use that at the moment, although I may have a plan for, oops, not that. I may have a plan for this stuff. Some of this I'm going to let's split you off actually and do that, and we'll double up. Sooner done, eh? But I keep on forgetting this, thinking this thing is an elevator, and it isn't. It's thing. So I took out one wall and I've expanded this way a bit. So we've now got this going on. We're going to have a chimney breast coming up on this side. This may get a little lean-to, or one of these might get something going on, and the idea was that we could bridge from here over onto this one and then do something over here, and then similarly over here, and should we wish to, actually come down as well. So plenty of opportunities. The brick of choice, as you probably worked out, is silver wood. Oops, that's not right. Hang on. Gimme. Thank you. And there's, oh, damn you. That is going to be a stone hearth here, because this is going to be a fireplace. And naturally, fireplaces need to be reasonably safe, so I may actually take this out as well, just to give us that decent sized hearth effect going on. Hearth, I'm never sure which, but we'll go with it. So you can become some of that, which will go. Now you are good for nothing. I don't know why it says the new tiles available when there actually aren't, but a bit of crag rock tile going on here. And then here, and here, and here, and here, and here. And we'll almost certainly be sticking some netherrack in this to give that, you know, for finished final product. We'll go with some cragrock brick, and that will come up either side. And hang on. Lag is real. And lag is, I think lag is going to be a problem ultimately with this pack. I don't see how we can continue with this level of lag, but there are quite a few things I'd like to try before we finish, and I've got other packs that I'd like to play, so swings and roundabouts, you know, it's going to hopefully be a few more episodes before I start thinking about wrapping up. But if we come up like you, and then from about here, see, can we do anything with that? We can make stairs. Brilliant. Brilliant. First things first, however, I could use, gotta find it, one of these has got some, keep on forgetting I can, because we've played this so many times, sticker, I'm going to have a, yeah, I think we'll do this actually. Oh damn, hang on a second. Right, let us try something a little bit different. We're going to, two reasons for this. One is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be more than enough. Bang. One is if these are anything like vanilla crafting benches, they're not flammable. That's of course is a big if. Secondly, it just gives me access to a whole load of crafting benches down here. We will need to get netherrack, that's a definite, and we need to craft ourselves up a few of these, and they will go here, I think. We'll turn those in actually, give it a nice mantle look, and then we can continue cragrock bricks, there we go. We can continue up with this to there. Don't know why that was showing still. Doesn't matter. Right, get some of you going. Get some of those going. They can become that. This lot can come out. Starting to get a feel for the place. Right, have we got? Do we? I think we do stick with the standard doors because they fit this nicely. And if we have a look at the between lands, what have we got in the way of windows? Greenland, green silt glass pane. Ooh, nice. Polished green dentrithist. Okay. That's obviously something different. Which do I like better? I think we might try the silt, which you get from crafting, smelting silt. Let's go and have a look. Where do you find silt? This is... none of this is silt. Have that. Thank you. We can't use it right now, but we'll have it. If I were silt, where would I be? Are you silt? You're mud. If I were silt. Hi, how are you doing? Hello, neighbour. Oh, it's a health indicator. Interesting. I don't know. I don't. Mod. I wonder whether that's what this thingy I've got on my head, on this little amulet down next to my hotbar is. Silt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That should be enough for now. So, armed with... oh, we're getting foggy. Armed with this, we are... well, we're getting there. Whether we'll get enough... so we're going to use you to make that, and you to make... and we're going to have to assume it's the same recipe. So we'll take that out, we'll split that there and there. Yeah, right, let me get this glass, I'll be back in a second. Alright, got the glass, so that goes in. We've gone with the usual trick of putting the thing there. Now there is this usual issue that glass slightly ever so overhangs a stair, which we will live with. I still find it to be a complete and utter pain, but there you go. It is the pain that we have to live with. You like it? I've just realised I made an unintentional joke. Sorry about that. Okay. So, roof. If I were going to put a roof on this, what would I do? I would almost certainly go for, I think... over here we've got what we need. Giant root. Giant root looks really good as a plank. So I think we'll go for this one. It's more giant than the others. Sorry little fella, but I want your giant root. This stuff makes a really dark brown plank, and I think it'll make a really nice roofing material. So, or at least a main roofing material, a main shingle if you like. And then we'll see where we go from there. I see you down there, sir. I don't think I don't. Grab this, back in a mo. Alright, now we're back in the nice light area. Let me quickly convert that over into these, and we'll make a bunch up into these. We're going to want quite a few, so let's just go wild. And we are going to come over here, and now my plan is to make this a bit more dilapidated than I would normally. So I want that kind of between land decayed look and feel. So what we're going to be doing is the end here will definitely be properly like this all the way up. Now we need to work out where the middle is, so that's kind of a thing. Well, then we'll sag the middle of the roof a bit, and I've never really been one who's done a lot of that, but it can look very effective, I'm told. Now, how do I do this? If I come over here like that, that will get us to there, and then we go one more Hang on a second, I'm kind of missing a trick here, aren't I? So if I want to bring this in now, like so, it's probably easier if I do this stud, so it becomes a more square shape, and then still further we bring this in so it carries on up like so. Till it's poking out the well and truly out the top there, and then that will come up to there, and then you would have that one comes up to there like that. Yeah, starting to get a feel. No, not like that. Yes, right. So that will give us the overall roof shape, or at least from there. And then, as I say, we'll dip this down a wee bit in the middle. Need to do the same at this side. We need to put something on the top of that to make it spawn proof, because the last thing we want is something coming down here and biting us on the ass. So let me just do a little bit more tweaking and twiddling, and I shall be back in a sec. Alright, basics done. Fireplace in. Goes up, it's slabbed off with this. Roof on, kind of little dragony head overcrop here. I've just put a little bit of light up here for that. Now there is spawnable spacers. We will address that shortly. I'm not sure whether I brought any glowstone with me. Glasses in, doors are in, and we can't get in. And a couple of beams are in. Now I have brought a couple of those and some of those, and maybe even a little bit of that. I don't know. Let's have a look. So I was thinking that we could go and put you here, and similarly here. I think we need more. No, actually no. Let's just stay with that. Let's stay on course, stay on target. Let's not get distracted from the job. Now this is going to get a little bit dark, but it should only be for a hot minute. And obviously this place is now spawnable, but we can put these nice candles on. I think I need to bring this lower. Let's go and add that first, and then add you, and then add that and that and that and that. Still dark patches, but not a problem. We'll work on that. We got plenty of candles after all, but we shall pop you in here, followed by you, followed by you and you and you and you. We can place a candle there and one there, one there, one there. We could even get one over here and one over there. Lovely. Right. I did also bring a few other items with me, but let me just divest myself of a few of these for starters. We are going to get one of these, and we are going to hide it in the ground. And you are going to add recent. There. Add. I want you to be a blacklist, and I want you to have a range of about 10. Just because there are certain critters that are very, very annoyingly noisy in this. Okay, what we got? Got you, Brought Chinese oak fence with me. we should have plenty of this slab, and we should have some of these sulfur torches. So outside, one of the things I did on the end here is I left gaps for this. Just, I think it adds a bit of detail, a bit of depth. Now we're going to do something else on the end here yet, but we've got that on either side here. So we'll get you done. Boop. It doesn't matter that they're connecting up. Obviously these are slightly different things going on here. And then what I was thinking is that we could pop all of the... I see you down there, sir. You're not going to get to me because I know you can't fly. And then get this going around the edge here. And we'll have... this will obviously bridge out, but this is the kind of feeling. Are we... sounds like we're about to change day to night. But we'll pop you there and you there. Doesn't make a great deal of difference, but it makes a bit of one. Oh, that was I was just wondering what that red line was, and it was one of the chaos nodes attacking a mob. Get a little bit more of this going, with all of this around the edge. And again, we'll pop you there, and we'll pop you there. Any moment now, we're going to hear a and there's going to be a big crack open up in the sky. And I think it's an amazing day animation. And the night animation, the crack slowly closes and it gets darker and darker, and then all of a sudden you get this new crack in the morning, and there's a glimpse of the overworld from the between lands, and it's quite a beautiful concept and set of imagery that they've managed to do there. Not that, like that, take you off, and we can get you, and where's the crack? Oh, it's there. Oh wow, you could almost feel like you could try and head over there. You can imagine the critters from the between land going and seeing that crack and heading for it. But that's fine. So we've got the basics up here. I do want to put a fire in here, and I didn't bring any nether rack at all, so I'm just going to divest myself of all the dross that we've picked up while we were working. I am going to pop that away, and we'll head back over to the portal, and we'll quickly go and do what needs to be done. I see you down there, sir. Don't think I don't. Now, what I found when I went back the last time from the portal was a swamp hag had come through the portal. Or was it on the other side? But not this time. And it is safe. Excellent. Right, let's get some other bits and pieces. I didn't think to bring netherite, which was a bit stupid of me. Yeah, let's get you going and get a bit of netherrack. A racky nether. Oh, hello. Blocks. A little bit of netherrack, maybe 3 or 5. We'll take 6. It doesn't, 7 even. Doesn't matter that much. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I want while I'm here. Don't think so. I think we're more or less good for the time being. Okay, we'll head back and we'll put this in and try not to burn the place down and see how that goes. Oh, no, that's fine. There isn't a smoker block in this one, is there? There's nothing I can use to make smoke particles. No. Alright, that's fine. Knowing that, we'll not bother about them then. Okay, I will see you when I get back over there. Okay, we're back. We have got our iron bars to protect ourselves, so we can't go and cook ourselves on it. And we should have somewhere. Oh, that's not looking good. It doesn't look much. Oh, well, how do we do it in the Betweenlands then? Okay, we have there's got to be an equivalent to a flint and steel. Not mummy bait, that's for certain. It'll be fairly obvious when I find it. Let me have a little hunt and I'll be back in a second. Turns out that there isn't a flint and steel for the Betweenlands as best as I can tell, but there is a thing called Pyrad Flame, or Pyrad Flame, from the Pyrad that spawns under the giant tree, which is over this way, I believe, somewhere. Hang on a second, let me consult my map. It's a bit misty. Yeah, big tree there. That is the chap we're after. So let's go and see if we can't find a Pyrad and beat 9 bells of snot out of it. And we need to... Ooh, hello. And maybe get ourselves a flame from him. And if he can get, if he'll drop us a flame, then we'll be good. But obviously before we do that, we need to find him, the little fella that lives around here. Come on out. Hello. Knock on wood. Alright, I'm going to see if we can't find this Pyrad, and I shall be back with you in a sec. Just heading over to the other tree. And that was the thing I heard. And it's that over there. Don't know if I can get close enough to get an idea on it. Nope. There is no mention of it in the thing, but it's quite pretty, I thought. Anyway, I just thought a little break while I was heading over here. Back in a moment. There's another one. They're very musical. This is the other tree. I'm not seeing a Pyrad here either right now. Maybe if I hang around a bit, eh? Alright, well, that's all the only option I've got. If I want to set a fire to anything, I need whatever they drop. So, looks like I'm hovering around a wee bit. See you in a bit. Wait long enough and one will appear. Ow! Buggeration. Stop it. Come. Did he drop one? No, he did not. How the hell do you set things on fire? Magic? Magic might be a way to do it. Well, I need to head back to the portal if I'm going to do magic, because I need to have a look. I think maybe one of the spells from wizardry, that might work. I'm going to go and consult my library of spells, I think. So I shall be back in a moment. I came all the way back, went through my spells. It turns out I actually had the item I needed on me all the time. The caster's gauntlet with the ignite. Oops. Let's not wreck everything. Yeah, that. If that won't work, then... Oh, hello. You came through, did you? All right. Hello. Let us just get myself back to the house. I'm lost. That way. I would like it to get a bit darker. This I don't like this lighting for a screenshot because this doesn't look. Mind you, it's not quite fair yet. We're not there yet. We need to apply a few things. Right. Haha. Lovely. There's nothing quite like a nice roaring fire, especially when you've just gone around and made sure none of your house is going to catch fire after the fact, which is good, or at least it appears that we're not going to catch fire after the fact. So we've got kind of a base of operations to work out of now, at least a fairly basic one, and we've got stuff down here. We need to start thinking about what we want to do next with this thing. So, for example, I think these are great. So these are going to go on my. I'm going to have a few of these around on the wall. Yep. Because I just think they look amazing. They really are. I want to go and do another spirit tree just to get a whole load more of these to decorate everywhere. Because something about them. I don't know what. It's just there is something about them. Present. There's probably other stuff that we can be. It's a shame I can't get that one. It didn't drop it. I'll have to go and kill a few, I think. But yeah, there's. I'm sure there's other things we can get up to in here. But what we do need to make is, well, if we're going to go into the alchemy side of things, which we almost certainly will want to, because these potions are pretty good, then we will want to make, where are you, we'll use reed rope to make we need to make a net, and we need to make these cages with Symarite ingots. Now we've got some Symarite ingots, I believe, yeah, there. And we've also got some ore. We should have plenty of that stuff. We should have some of those. So we should be alright, I think, to make the net for starters. So we will want one of those. I don't know whether I don't think they break. Could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time after all. And we are going to want to get some cages, and I cannot see them for the life of me on this. We also need to get one of these going, which needs some moss, because we could do with being able to sleep and set spawns and things over here. If I were a... Yeah, I cannot see it for the love of money. It doesn't matter, because we can just go and say, what do we use you for? And then do that. Oh, we need some slabs. So come into the lab and see what's on the slab. Sorry. I've just been told recently the Rocky Horror Show's playing Road Nottingham again, and let's get a few. We'll not do them all yet. And we'll put that and that and that, or that away, and that where, and that away. I do want some of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're on that. So it occurred to me that one of the ways of using this would be to, maybe not over the thing, but you would potentially hang these cages from various anchor points within the room, and that seemed like a reasonable idea to me. So yeah, you can maybe even put another one in and get one hanging down, and that just gives us plenty of space and kind of a decorative way of doing this anyway. Yeah, maybe. Oh, I've used all the walk. It doesn't matter. Does not matter. We've got. You get the general gist. Now the other one, the net. Now we know the net will catch geckos if we can find one. There he is. Hello. And there he is. One gecko. Does it catch anything else? Can we, for example... Oh, there's that little baby. Come here, you. Come here, Groot. Come here, baby Groot. Come here. Oh, he's crying. Oh, I feel rotten now. Especially now we can't get away because... Yeah, it doesn't catch those, that's for certain. Not frogs. I'm going to guess it doesn't do anything except geckos. Which is a pity, but there's plenty of geckos around and they are neatly trapped in the water. So that's a good one. Oh, there's another. Hello. Two of them, in fact. Thank you. There's a wraith with a socket gem. Anyway, that's some. Let me go and put... Then we can just pop these guys into their respective containers. That's all the ones I put on, isn't it? A couple more there. We will need more geckos going forward. I'm not entirely sure how long I've been recording, you know, because I've been waffling for a while. I'm definitely over time, so I think on that note, even though the lighting isn't quite where I would like it to be, because it's let's try and not have that in the background. Let's get a little... Oh, it doesn't... I'm gonna... It looks strange when you do that. I don't know why. Yeah, we'll get a screenshot. So we've got a base of operations in here. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do next, but we'll continue next time. Till then, thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.